The Liberals had their annual cotillion this past weekend. It was the convention before the election, one last chance to showcase their hyperstar leader and electrify the faithful. Mr. Trudeau always does pretty well at these party soirees. He's at his best under a spotlight at the center of clearly worshipful supporters. He is very much, this is a neutral remark, like a friendly movie star, a famous presence who is disarmingly cheerful and charming and chatty. Perhaps a bit too chatty, as that awkward joke about the Russians and hockey in the Ukraine displayed. Russia's in a bad mood after losing a hockey game is more Don Cherry than Henry Kissinger. Now, another flippant remark won't do permanent damage, but he might want to stay away from broken-backed one-liners till he's choosing the furniture for 24 Sussex, should he win the chance to do so. But mostly, as he always does, Mr. Trudeau played the leading man role very well. Canadians haven't had such a stylish contender for Prime Minister, well, since his father. And don't underestimate style. He even got some help, as usual, from his opponents. For reasons obscure to all, Thomas Mulcair brooded a little while about the possibility of a coalition with the Liberals after the next election. Where did this come from? Have the NDP despaired of beating Mr. Harper? Why would Mr. Mulcair suggest he needs the Liberals? Because that's what his coalition remarks imply. It's a tacit confession of no tactical sense whatsoever. Furthermore, this musing about a coalition came after assurances, almost papal in their force and certitude, that he would never enter one. His no to that idea was, in his own words, categorical, absolute, irrefutable, and non-negotiable. The only thing left out of that declaration was a hammer, 4-inch nails, and a sign that said, "Not till hell freezes over." This was an error. Mr. Mulcair makes less than he should of his actual standing in the country and the Parliament. He is the leader of the opposition. He is the leader of the party which technically is the government in waiting. Yet, as in this coalition thought balloon, he implicitly confers equal, if not superior, political standing to Mr. Trudeau. He's seen as courting and being rejected. Stephen Harper, meantime, whose image is fixed and frozen, who has no easy way at all to reach out to new supporters, forges one of his reluctant smiles as here, whenever Mr. Mulcair and Mr. Trudeau get caught up in their own wires. Or, if it's not too soon to make another joke about hockey, send the puck towards their own net. Governments, it is known, often defeat themselves. But let us not forget the gift of some opposition parties to ever so brilliantly extract defeat from the swiftly closing jaws of victory. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.